Good day. As we continue on this exciting Nedbank Business Hub journey, our primary focus remains on enhancing your experience through our platform. NBH is our one-stop shop with a single login for all your business banking needs. The new domestic transactions and NBH app come with an improved look and feel and a seamless and intuitive interface. This means no more redirects to Nedbank Business. You'll have a consistent experience on the platform. We've listened to your feedback and designed these updates to make your banking interactions smoother and more efficient. Our goal is to make every transaction effortless, reinforcing our commitment to putting you, our valued clients, at the heart of everything we do.
Good morning, all, and welcome to our third installment of the Juristic Digital Channels webinars. Today, I'm Ryan Naiker, and today I'm joined with Herbert Mazibuko, who looks after our Nedbank Business Hub domestic payments features, and I'm also joined with Lucia Naidu, who's responsible for the Nedbank Business Hub app. Again, thank you all for joining us. Today's session is going to be focused around the moving of your domestic profiles from the Nedbank Business Hub, from NBB onto the Nedbank Business Hub. We've been on this journey for some time now. Our first step was to consolidate all of our standalone channels onto a single web platform. So our first step was moving from those FIDO tokens or those physical tokens onto the authenticator. And it was also about, having access in a single portal. So accessing Nedbank Business through the Nedbank Business Hub. As we've been progressing, it's about building those features directly on the Nedbank Business Hub. So it's about getting rid of the old technology and building the latest features on the latest technology stacks. With that, we have been moving our clients across from NBB to the Nedbank Business Hub. And to date, we have about 1,600 clients that's utilizing our new features. Also, from a transaction perspective, I think we are 160,000 plus transactions that have been processed on this channel, which gives us a lot of confidence to start moving our clients onto it. A lot of you have just been activated on the Nedbank Business Hub, and this session is focused on highlighting those changes between NBB and the Nedbank Business Hub to you. With that, we'd like to jump into the first part of our demo that we have prepared for you, and this is showing you the statements and the beneficiaries and the self-service features of the Nedbank Business Hub. Okay, let's go into the demo.
Welcome to the Nedbank Business Hub. Let's take a look at some of the key capabilities available on the platform. The dashboard provides a central view of the activities that matter most, giving users quick access to outstanding tasks, important notifications, and their business accounts. Let's begin with the task tracker. If you have approval permissions for transactional or maintenance activities, any items awaiting your action will appear in the To Do tab. Selecting a task opens the details, allowing you to review the information before taking the appropriate actions. The History tab provides a record of completed activities, making it easy to reference previously actioned requests. The In Progress tab displays the items that have already been actioned but are still awaiting completion by additional approvers or system processes. Next to the task tracker is the notifications panel. This is where you'll find important product updates, new functionality, and service communication. Select Find Out More to open the full notification and learn more about the enhancement. Webinar recordings and other important communications will be made available here, allowing you to access them whenever it's convenient. As you scroll down the dashboard, you'll find all the business accounts you have access to. Each account displays key information at a glance, helping you quickly identify the account you need. To view your statements from the Accounts shortcut, select the arrow next to the account. This opens the account details page where you can access statements, transaction listings, and additional account services. If you'd like to refine your transaction listing, select Show Filter. Here, you can filter transactions by a predefined date range, including the last 7, 30, 60, or 90 days, or select a custom date range. You can also filter transactions by transaction type or amount, making it easier to locate specific entries. Select your preferred export format from the drop-down list, then choose Download or Print. Your statement will be downloaded to your computer, where you can monitor its progress and open it once it's downloaded. If you have access to multiple business profiles, you can easily switch between them using the profile selector at the top of the screen. Selecting the drop-down menu to view all available profiles, then choose the profile you'd like to work in. The platform will automatically update your view based on the profile you've selected and the permissions associated to that profile. Next, let's look at the Manage section. Nedbank Business Hub includes a range of self-service capabilities designed to make everyday banking more efficient. Features such as proof of account, tax certificate, and immortalization schedule are available digitally, giving you immediate access whenever they are needed. Access to these services is managed through user permissions. An authorized or mandated user within your organization can grant the appropriate entitlements by selecting Manage, then Users. Select the user permissions you'd like to update, then choose Permissions. From here, select Edit User. Permissions can either be copied from an existing user or configured individually by selecting Edit Permissions. Once the required permissions have been approved, the user will have access to the relevant self-service capabilities based on their assigned role. Beneficiaries are also managed from the Manage section. Select Beneficiaries to view your existing beneficiaries. From here, you can add new beneficiaries, edit existing beneficiary details, or remove beneficiaries that are no longer required. Keeping your beneficiary information up to date helps make everyday payments faster and more efficient. Nedbank Business Hub continues to evolve with new capabilities designed to make business banking simpler, smarter, and more efficient. Thank you for taking the time to explore some of our key features available on the platform. We look forward to bringing you even more enhancements in the future.
Okay, great. On that video, we really were trying to highlight the investment in self-service features. And this is really to create efficiencies, within your business. We have a range of self-service capabilities. And these are items that you would typically contact our help desk or your relationship manager for. All of these are available at a single click of a button on the system once enabled. You would have noticed our email address. It was jdcwebinars@nedbank.co.za. It will be flashing across the screen as we continue with this session. But if you are having struggles, in enabling those self-service capabilities, please pop us an email and we'll get someone to contact you and assist you with enabling them. This will ensure that you get your proof of payments, your tax certificates, your certificates within a single click of a button and within minutes instead of waiting for the bank to respond. Okay, on that, I'd also like to just highlight a few other items on the self-service side where, we have a help function on NBH. And this is really a state-of-the-art help function where once you go in, you type in what you want to do. So you would type in, how do I pull out a proof of payment? The system guides you through step by step on how to actually get it so that you get that live proof of payment delivered to you. And it works like that for a whole lot of other features. So I would encourage you to go and have a look at our help function that's there. Okay, with that, I think let's move on to domestic payments on the Nedbank Business Hub. And Herbert, thank you to you and the team for delivering this awesome capabilities for us. Before we go into the demo, is there anything that you would like to highlight to our clients?
Thanks, Ryan. I think from a domestic transaction perspective, and again, throughout the entire hub is we've listened to clients, we've designed with clients in mind, ensuring that we align all payment processing and managing of transactions to ensure that all of these then fit in their client's environment and in their operational and transactional needs, be it to import transactions, doing once-off payments, instant payments, searching for your transactions or your previous transactions. All of those are all built behind domestic transactions, ensuring that, again, we simplify things and we make things quite accessible with our intuitive design of domestic transactions. With that said, let's jump into the demo and demonstrate some of these key capabilities.
Welcome to Domestic Transactions on Nedbank Business Hub. In this video, we'll show you how to simplify domestic payments by capturing, submitting, and authorizing payments through one streamlined experience. Once you've logged in successfully, one of the first changes you'll notice is that the redirect to Nedbank Business is no longer displayed. To access your transactional banking, simply select Transact, then Domestic Transactions. You'll land on the Domestic Transactions dashboard, which provides a complete view of your payments journey in one place. Unlike the previous experience, where payments were managed across multiple screens, the Domestic Transactions dashboard brings everything together in a single view. The Drafts tab displays payments that have been captured but not yet completed. Rejected shows payments that have either been rejected by the banker or rejected during the approval process, including who rejected the payment. Pending authorization displays payments awaiting approvals. Authorize contains future dated payments that have already been approved. And completed provides a history of payments that have already been processed. If you're looking for a specific payment batch, simply use the search functionality to search across all payment statuses. Next, let's capture a new payment. Select Make a Payment to begin. The first screen allows you to choose the type of payment you'd like to make. Here, you'll also see your available payment limits, where applicable, together with the relevant payment cutoff times. Domestic Transaction also introduces Pay Shop, an instant payment capability that allows you to make real-time payments using a registered Pay Shop ID. The beneficiary is validated before the payment is processed, making instant payments quick and secure. For this demonstration, we'll capture a payment to an existing beneficiary. Select Add Beneficiary Details, The payment screen has been designed to keep everything you need in one place. On the left, you'll capture your payment information, while the panel on the right provides a live summary of your payment list together with your available limits and payment cutoff times. For this example, we'll select a saved beneficiary. You also have an option to pay an individual beneficiary or an entire beneficiary list. In this example, we'll select a saved beneficiary list and choose Select All to include every beneficiary in the batch. Next, enter a batch description. In this example, we'll use salaries. Select the account you'd like to pay from. If required, you can also choose to send payment notifications to your beneficiaries. Finally, enter the payment amount for each beneficiary included in the batch. Once all payment details have been captured, select Add to Payment List. The payment list is immediately updated with the number of payment entries together with the total batch value. If you'd like to capture additional payments, you can continue adding them to the batch. When you're ready, select Review List. Before the payment can be submitted, the system validates the payment batch. Once validation has been completed, you'll be presented with the review screen where you can verify the captured payment information. If changes are required, you can edit the payment details, remove payments, or continue adding additional payments to the batch. Depending on your access, you'll either be able to submit the batch for authorization as a capturer or authorize it immediately if you are an authorizer. For this example, we'll submit the batch for authorization. Confirm your action to complete the submission. The payment batch has now been successfully submitted. The confirmation screen displays the batch information, including who captured the payment, how many authorizations are required, and the current batch status. Let's now look at how a payment is authorized. If your profile has authorization permissions, Domestic Transactions opens directly on the Pending Authorization tab. Here, you'll find all the payment batches awaiting your approval. In this example, we'll open the salaries batch that we just captured earlier. Select Review to view the payment details. Before authorizing the payment, you'll be presented with your available balance, payment limits, and a complete summary of the batch. If required, individual payment entries can be allowed or disallowed before continuing. Once you're satisfied that everything is correct, select Authorize. Confirm your authorization to proceed. The system validates the payment before processing the transaction. Once complete, the confirmation screen displays the payment status together with the details of who captured and authorized the payment. Once the payment has been successfully authorized, you can download a proof of payment. The document is generated automatically and made available for download as soon as it's ready. Capturing and authorizing a payment in domestic transaction has been designed to be simple, efficient, and intuitive. The same guided experience is also available for transfers and collections where applicable. Domestic transactions also include transaction history, allowing you to search for previously processed payments. Whether you are looking for successful or unsuccessful transactions, transaction history provides a convenient way to locate recent payment activities. Thank you for taking the time to explore domestic transactions on the Nedbank Business Hub, simplifying business banking one payment at a time.
Great. So before we move on to the Nedbank Business Hub app and the authenticator feature, I just want to reiterate a few points from the previous demo. So, the differences between Nedbank Business and the Nedbank Business Hub. One is how you would access your domestic payments going forward. So instead of clicking on the shortcut or the link that was on the top of the screen, you would now click on transact on your left menu item, and under transact, you would access domestic transactions. Some other navigational changes, your statements and your beneficiaries, and even your statement export features, which you would normally get within NBB, are now available within the services option on NBH. Okay, so with that, let's move on to the Nedbank Business Hub app. Lushan, before we go into that demo, is there anything that you would like to highlight?
Absolutely, Ryan. There's many new features that's coming on the NBH app. What you're going to see in the demo is what we have at the moment, but there's many new features to come. We have a new credit card feature that's coming, which is fantastic, aligning to where we are moving ahead. We want a one-stop app that caters for our client needs, and we have listened to our clients. An exciting part, we have collections as well. That's part of our development, which will be in soon. So our clients can look forward to seeing those features in our app. But before taking too much time, let's hop over to the app and the demo.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Welcome to the NBH app, Nedbank's secure mobile business banking platform, designed to help you manage your business wherever you are. As we continue evolving our digital banking experience, the NBH app brings together everyday banking, payment approvals, account management, and business services into one model mobile experience. Every experience within the app is role-based and access-driven, ensuring you only see the information and functionality available to your profile and responsibilities. Once signed in, you'll arrive on the overview, your starting point for everyday business banking. From here, you can quickly access your shortcuts, outstanding tasks, business offers, accounts, and switch between businesses, giving you immediate visibility into the information that matters most. Frequently used actions such as payments, transfers, and beneficiary management are available as quick shortcuts, allowing you to navigate directly into the tasks you perform most often. You can also personalize these shortcuts through the Customize option, creating an experience that works the way you do. The task tracker helps you stay on top of your work by organizing activities into 3 simple views. To action for work awaiting your attention, in progress for items currently being processed, and history for completed activities. Because their experience is access-driven, you'll only see tasks relevant to your role within the business. Selecting a task opens a detailed view of the payment, allowing you to verify the information before authorizing it. Where a payment batch contains multiple entries, you can review each beneficiary individually and allow or disallow entries before continuing. Selecting a beneficiary displays additional information, making it easy to confirm the recipient before authorization. Once satisfied, you can continue to authorize the payment. Before submitting, you'll be asked to confirm that you've reviewed the payment details. For additional security, NBH uses biometric step-up authentication. Facial recognition is only required once per active session, allowing subsequent approvals to be completed more effectively. Once verified, the payment is successfully authorized and confirmation is immediately provided. Returning to the overview, selecting Show All Accounts provides access to every account linked to your profile. Accounts are grouped into categories, making it easy to find the account you're looking for. Selecting an account opens a detailed account view where you can monitor recent activities and access commonly used services. Statements can be requested directly from the app. Choose between final and provisional statements. Select the required reporting period and download the document whenever you need it. Proof of account documents are equally accessible, allowing you to download digitally generated account confirmation directly from your mobile device. Additional account services, including account details and transaction listings, are available through the More menu, providing convenient access to supporting account information. The Transact experience makes it simple to capture payments and transfers directly from your mobile device, with collections currently being introduced as part of our ongoing platform enhancements. Creating a payment is a guided experience. Begin by selecting the payment type, choosing the payment date, and where required, scheduling recurring payments. Payments can be made to a once-off beneficiary, a saved beneficiary, or a bank-approved beneficiary. Selecting a saved beneficiary automatically populates the relevant banking information, helping reduce manual capture. A dedicated amount entry experience allows you to enter the payment amount quickly and accurately before continuing. Additional information, including notification preference and batch descriptions, can be captured before reviewing the payment. Before submission, the payment batch is validated and presented in a review screen where you can edit captured information, remove payments, or add additional payments if required. Once you've confirmed the payment details, simply acknowledge your review and submit the batch for authorization. The Manage section provides centralized administration capabilities, with additional service continuing to be introduced over time. Beneficiary management allows you to view active beneficiaries and beneficiary list from one convenient location. Existing beneficiaries can be viewed, edited, or removed whenever changes are required. Adding a new beneficiary is equally straightforward. Capture the required banking information, personalize payment reference, and notification references where needed. Then submit the beneficiary for authorization in accordance with your organization's approval process. Once approved, the beneficiary becomes available for future payments. We are continuing to expand the NBH app experience. One of the exciting capabilities currently in development is card management, enabling business users to securely manage their corporate cards directly from the app. For businesses managing multiple entities, Context Switch makes moving between businesses seamless. Simply select your current business to view all linked entities. Before switching, you can view the profiles associated with each entity and even choose a default business for future sign-ins. Selecting View this entity securely switches your workspace to the selected business. Because access is role-based, the information, accounts, and functionalities available may differ between businesses depending on the permissions assigned to your profile. With intuitive navigation, personalized access, and capabilities that continue to grow, the NBH app empowers you to manage your business confidently securely, and wherever your business takes you.
Okay, that brings us to a close of today's session. Just before closing, what I would like to highlight is just keep an eye out looking for an email confirming your activation date if you haven't been moved to the new channel as yet. Also, the recordings of these webinars will be made or are available within the notifications tab on NBH. Also, keep an eye out for the next webinar invite. You will receive the invite from jdcwebinars@nedbank.co.za. In the next session, we will be covering new enhancements to the channel, but also focusing on our help features as well. And lastly, again, just taking note of our email address, jdcwebinars@nedbank.co.za. If you have any feedback on these sessions, any questions, any comments, or any concerns, please pop us an email and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. With that, gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. And thank you all for joining our session. We hope to see you again in the next one. Cheers.